Welcome back to Blue Collar Speed and Repair. So, as you can see from the title, I bought a trailer. Been needing a car trailer for a long time. Borrowed a buddy's a lot. He was always very generous, and you know, I could use it whenever I wanted, but decided I need my own. So I was looking. I kind of wanted like a 22 or 24 foot 10,000 pound was the idea. I know you can buy like 20 foot 7,000 pound trailers all day long. I wanted to be able to haul kind of whatever I wanted. I didn't want any kind of limitations, so I went way above and beyond overkill like I usually do. So this is, like I said, I wanted a 22 or 24 foot 10,000 pound. This is a 26 foot 14,000 pound. So definitely more capable than anything I probably need it for. So we'll kind of walk around it here just a little bit. I did go with a gooseneck just because I wanted to. I like goosenecks. They pull better. They're, you know, you get less of that in the truck that you're towing with. This is a Iron Bull brand. I bought it from a guy who bought it for his business to pull some kind of excavator or whatever. It ended up being a little bit small for what he needed. He bought it October of 22 and like never really used it, so it's basically brand new. Like I said, 26 feet, 10 ply E-rated tires that I did have to replace. They were flat spotted really bad, so when I pulled it home, it was vibrating really bad. So put some new tires on it. Has drive over fenders, which aren't really necessary, but you never know. I was in the market, or when I was looking, I was wanting just regular old slide-in ramps. This one happens to have the max ramps, which are convenient and inconvenient at the same time. They're very heavy duty, more heavy duty again than anything I need. But you don't have to fiddle around with lining the ramps up to the tires and all that stuff, which makes it nice. They're also very heavy, so they're kind of difficult to deal with, but they do work really well. So again, there's 7,000 pound axles. This thing is built like a tank. So yeah, like I said, way overkill for what I need, but I should never have to buy a trailer ever again. This should be good enough, unless I damage it or break it, or you know, it starts rusting and falling apart. It should do what I need it to do. So today the plan is, I bought a winch, and the plan is to mount it in this big toolbox that it's got here. Sorry about the echo. It's a little dirty. You got to do some cleaning up and whatnot. I'm gonna have to cut this brace down a little bit, but I believe this brace is just for keep basically this front piece from vibrating around too much. So if it becomes a problem, we might have to do like a little brace up top or something. But my goal is to mount the winch inside the box and then just have the fair lead poking out the middle there. So I kind of got a plan, got an idea of what I want to do. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably do it wrong the first time like I usually do and have to redo it. Before we start on that, I want to do a quick little upgrade on this. Nothing too crazy. This had the gooseneck rails or fifth wheel rails already in it when I bought it, and actually came with this plate. I had a regular like RV style fifth wheel hitch in here, worked great. The gooseneck uses safety chains, and I have no real way to attach safety chains to this. I had them kind of looped under the plate. Spiders are extremely bad this year, so I gotta evict these guys as well. Had them looped underneath, which was kind of a pain, so I have some D-rings to just mount to the plate there real quick. Should be fairly simple. So I think we're going to start there. Let me get a broom and get these spiders out of here, get this thing out, we'll clean it up a little bit and mount some D-rings to it, and then we'll move on to the winch project, which I'm excited for. So give me just a minute. All right, these things are really simple. They just have these pins. These things are really simple. They just have these little deals that go through the slots and then get pinned into place. Not much to it. So like I said, I think we're just gonna put some D-rings on here real quick. We'll clean this up, hit it with the wire wheel, slap some paint on it, just so we have a place to put our safety chains. All right, got this thing cleaned up just a little bit. Brought it inside. There is some, you know, a little bit of surface rust and pitting and whatnot, but this thing just, you know, spends its whole life outside. I'm not too concerned with it. We'll put like a fresh coat of paint on it real quick. Nothing crazy. So I've got these kind of D-ring deals. I think I'm just gonna kind of mount them like that and call it good. I'm not too concerned with it. Like I said, I just need a place to mount safety chains to. I don't know if I have carriage bolts that will fit this. I'll have to look. If not, you know, regular bolts will be fine. I know I have like some grade 8 stuff, so it's just like an extra safety precaution. So mostly want to keep Johnny Law and DOT happy if they ever take a look. So let me see what kind of hardware I have and get this thing bolted up real quick. All right, I don't have enough carriage bolts. They take like a 3/8 carriage bolt. I only have a couple, and what I have is way too long. So I do have regular 3/8 grade 8 hardware, so we're just going to use that. So let me get a drill bit, mark these holes real quick. All right, that's simple. So I got that all buttoned up, all bolted down tight. Just spritz a coat of paint on it real quick. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, it spends its time outside in the weather. So, but the D-rings are raw. They needed paint anyway, so I just hit the whole thing. I know these D-rings are undersized for our application. It's what I had. Next time I'm at like Tractor Supply or whatever, I'll see about getting some bigger ones that are more suited to what we need. So now we move on to the winch. I know a lot of people run like the Badlands or whatever from Harbor Freight and had good luck. I was gonna go that route and kind of did a little research here and there. looking at options. Of course, you know, worn and all that kind of stuff is really pricey. So I kept getting emails from the company Vevor, again, I don't know how to say it. This is the same company that makes the winch that I used for our loft elevator, and this had really good reviews and was even half the price of the Badlands. Not a paid sponsorship, nothing like that. I paid, you know, I paid for it, all that good stuff. I just thought I'd try it. It was signed up for their pro account, and it was like $300 shipped. So for no more than it's got to do, then I'm hoping it'll do the job. So I took some measurements. I'll show you in a minute, but the bar that goes across the middle of that that toolbox to run the jacks should just clear the handle here for where I need to mount this. It came with these brackets that you mount the control box to, so that's obviously not going to work. It'll be too high, but it comes with screws and mounting holes, so I think we can build a bracket or whatever and put it wherever we want. It'd be a little tricky. Ideally, we'd want the controller pointing up, which puts this the opposite direction, or the mounting tab the opposite direction. And then if we go this way, of course, then our cables are too short. So might have to get a little creative there. I do have a bunch of miscellaneous like battery cables and stuff if we gotta make some longer leads, and that's what we got to do. It's not that big of a deal. So as far as the winch goes, it's just pretty standard. 4 bolts. It comes with hardware somewhere I put down and lost already. There it is. Standard hardware. Not sure why there's 6 bolts with 4 holes. Actually, I do. 2 of them are for the fair lead. So I think first things first, I'm gonna go cut that brace down, or that, you know, divider deal in the toolbox, and I think then we'll mark out where this is gonna go, get that cut out, and then we'll start making brackets for this. All right, so I'm just gonna try to cut this thing straight across. The goal is to mount, I don't know how well you can see here. This line here, this is the box, and this is the frame of the trailer. So my goal is to make my mount off the front edge of this frame. So I think I'm just going to measure up, draw a line straight across, and cut this brace out, and then we'll go on the other side. We'll mount the fair lead for the winch in the center best we can, and then we'll build some simple little brackets out of just some angle iron or something directly to the frame rail. And then the way that winch works is it spools from the bottom, so with the winch is sitting on a brace here, it should come out the spool, the bottom, right directly into the fair lead if we mount it all the way basically on top of this frame, is the idea. All right, watch your ears. I don't think I could have cut that any more crooked. The glare is making it extremely difficult. All right, not the prettiest cut I've ever done, but at the end of the day, it's in a toolbox on a trailer, and it's going to be covered by the winch. So let's move to the other side. Let me go grab that fair lead, and we'll see if we can get that centered up. All right, measure crossways. It's 82 inches exactly, or give or take 1/8 inch or so. 41 inches in the middle. Mark the center of this. So basically, I just want to line those up, trace the inside, and then cut it out. All right, so this fairly does have a rounded edge, so I want to go bigger than obviously just the inside edge. So I'm gonna drill each side to, what is this, 1 3/16 inches, I guess, which should basically cover our rounded edge, and then we'll remark our straight across lines and cut those out. Why does that look so crooked? Let's try this side first. All right, from here, we'll remark the outside edges. Oops. Like that. Something like that. Crooked as can be. Perfect. Alright, that's all prepped and ready to go. Not going to mount it yet. Still want to clean up this inside edge. Get the bracing in so we can splash some paint on it. So let's move the other side, start figuring out some braces. Alright, moved inside, it's a little cooler. Did some preliminary measurements. The overall depth that we need is 12 inches. That's the depth of the inside to inside of the box. This is 11.5, so I think if we make our brace, or our mounts rather, 12 inches apart, total length, or total width, should be about right. I think I'm going to use some of this leftover 2-inch angle, leftover from the elevator project. Stuff's not super thick, but it is going to be butted like directly up against the frame of the trailer and then welded on the back side of the front of the box. So I don't think it's going to be an issue. Like I said, all the pulling force is going to go directly into the frame of the trailer, and other than that, it would have to shear off all 4 of these bolts. So shouldn't be, you know, it's not like we're yanking a Jeep out of a ditch, right? We're just dragging a car onto a trailer. So just dead weight, I don't think it's going to be an issue. So I'm going to cut 2 of these at 12 inches, or cut 2 12-inch lengths out of this rather, and got to go clean up some paint out there, mark some stuff out, weld them in, mount it, and then we got to figure out the control box. Yeah, essentially that's what I'm going for. Have them angled out so I can get to the bolt holes easily. So find out what I did with my marker and my tape measure. Alright, overall width here. Get out of there. Call it 78. So, math is hard. What did I say? 78? 39? I don't know. My brain's not working. All right. Overall width, 78 inches. So I want to mark the center at 39. Both sides here. Okay, and then the one on 12 inches wide, or 12 inches apart total, I guess. We'll mark there. This is 2 inches, so we need to clean up this to there. Rough marks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm gonna mark in the center there, 6 inches over, mark there, 6 inches over, mark there. Should be, give or take, center dish. Although they don't look very square. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is drag the welder out. I'm going to tack this side on both sides, and then grab my square and just square it off. Alright, is the square over there? Probably too much. Pretty good actually. So how are we height wise? Should be 7 inches overall. We're there. All right. Here we go.
Huh?
Come on, baby. All right. I got a piece of slag in the tip here. Giving me fits. See if this works a little better. Much better. Turn the paint. Alright. Fits. It's not too bad. It could have been a hair higher. That's okay. Got clearance for the arm. Well, I mean, really, we can put this wherever we want. So, the other option
Yes, I'm right in the way.
as per usual.
Go back in.
Let's,
What do you need?
here's my knife.
Got a drill out here and a sawzall. Paint marker.
The one thing I'm really concerned about,
That plate, is that what you're looking for?
I'm not looking for it yet, but if, where'd we go? I don't want the line rubbing on this metal,
Yeah.
so
I'll let you climb up there. I pulled it out of the sun so it didn't burn your hands. Because I'm nice.
let me, ow, hold these. All right. I mean, that should be good. In favor of the top. When we tighten this down, got plenty of room. All right. I just want to make sure. I don't want the rope chafing on the edge is all. So that's pretty good right there.
Yeah, so
Our,
can't we put some...
paint marker leaked in the sun. I went to mark these holes and pulled it away, and it was just everywhere.
Got a little...
So, thinking.
This big old box that there was so much room in, there isn't so much room now.
Oh, well, wait till we get a battery on this side.
That's what I mean. Like, we're only going to have this space for storage.
Alright, work with me here. Should we go?
Ow. There's a lid
I
there.
kind of think we favor this side. Kind of like this. It's my Sharpie.
Now what, you need to measure the holes to drill them?
Yeah.
Should we take this bar out and get the battery in first?
I don't know.
Because it looks like it's only a couple bolts.
I don't know. I'm just winging it as per usual. Just kind of deal with problems as I create them. Alright. Let's pull this guy back out. Now that I got a bunch of rope back there. Oh.
Ouch.
20 feet, 26 feet of storage space over here.
It's a workbench.
Alright. So now, I've ugly marked all that. Let's see where the holes end up in there. 3/4 of an inch from that edge. Whatever that line is from that edge. We might be drilling these holes a little big on the big side. That was loud, sorry. All right.
I keep smacking my head on this lid.
Don't do that, it hurts.
Well, it's in the way. It's the little thingies sticking out.
You're only 3.5 feet tall, I don't know why. Oh yeah, I drilled those holes way too big.
Got some washers?
Alright, that gives us a little wiggle room. So, I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Got to hit the outside with some sandpaper or whatever. And paint all this. And while it's drying, we'll work on the battery box. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yes? No?
Sounds
Yep?
good.
Okay. Alright. Obviously, well, spread some paint on this stuff. Not too worried about inside. Obviously, the outside it needed more than just grinder. I'll have to come back with like a sander and kind of feather that out a little bit. All I have is high gloss paint. This is like a powder coat or whatever. So I've cleaned that up a little bit. Just blend it a hair. Not like I said, I'm not overly concerned about it. So, in order to get the battery and battery box in, I'm going to take this bar out, and I think you just take these bolts out and like slide it to one side or the other. I don't know, I've never done it, so let's see what happens. This will either work or it'll all fall apart.
My opinion is we have to take one of the jacks off.
I hope you're wrong, because they look heavy.
I hope you're right, because I don't want to jack this trailer up. I feel like I could take a nap in the amount of time this is taking up.
You're hilarious.
Moment of truth.
I feel like this should slide to one side, because it's not. It's just
Kind of rusted in place.
yeah. And the hammer won't fix.
That sounds loud.
Hammer. All right, let's get some junk out of the way.
Oh well.
Please work. It's not working.
Mm-mm.
I wonder what happens if we take this top piece off. Maybe it's indexed or hooked into there too. And we just slide the handle out.
Maybe.
I feel like this bar should slide one way or the other though.
It did. A
just
tiny bit.
Not far.
Okay, what size?
That big.
Okay, what size?
I don't know. 5-6 feet?
Ratcheting it?
Sure.
I grabbed a couple metrics as well. You know, just in case. I hope not, but just in case.
5/16.
Nice. I got you some extra wrenches. Getting all the bug bites. You're just hoping like heck we're not gonna have to jack it up, aren't you? Like we're gonna have to jack that side up.
How does this work? I don't want to.
Well, do you want to put the batteries somewhere else? Or do you want to try and take off this side and see what it looks like?
It's gonna look the same. Because even if we take the jack off, I'm not sure how, like, come in here. This rod has to be connected to this gear somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And if this slides off of here, and that slides off of that side, then this should slide off, in theory.
Okay.
And this did move.
Yeah, I just don't think it can move enough.
Well, I think it's just hung up on the paint.
Okay.
Well, now we're really stuck. Before I hit my hand.
Hopefully never, because you're already losing a... As far as it'll go over here.
Huh?
It's as far as it'll go over here.
Oh.
There's only so much room.
Well, we only need like another inch.
Only another inch?
Alright, well, you are a terrible, terrible camera lady.
I got an itch. So what are we gonna have to do? Say it with me.
Go inside and take a nap.
You don't take naps.
I wonder if this works. Like, is this... I mean, this has to come out of here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow. Well, there's a greaser
Yeah, there's one on the other side too.
that's never been greased ever. We should probably do that.
Yeah, we should probably do that after we put it back together.
And see how rusty and gross this is in here. Should probably slather that in some grease. There's a grease cert on here. It's never been touched. There's one there too.
On each side.
Excuse me. The easiest way to do this would be hook it to the truck. Take the weight off of it. But in order to do that, we have to put all this back together.
Not only that, but you minimize your space that you have to work in.
Yeah.
So, would you like me to go get a jack?
Well, you want to jack it up in the mud?
Well, I mean,
Wish I had a high lift.
kind of here.
Wonder if that bottle jack that we have in there would do it.
Maybe.
It's at least got a flat base. Put it on a... Alright, pause. I'll be right back. So as I was saying before, I'm gonna have to take one of these jacks off. So, got this chintzy little bottle jack to hold up this trailer. I think it's 4,200 pounds empty. So
should do the job, sure.
Yeah. How long are the bolts? How far do the bolts stick out? The inside, not much, huh?
No, not much. Only a few threads.
All right, here, take that and go top towards the rear of the trailer. And just work our way down. Ready?
Okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Almost went through the hole.
All right, next one down.
Okay. Go. Okay. Go. Next. Go for it. Well, the bar's trying to fall off now. I can see it.
Huh?
I can see the end.
Yeah, that's where it was before.
Okay.
So we might need like a...
We're gonna pry bar. Because wiggling doesn't seem to help. Take a pick. Don't scratch the paint. Just pull the bar off the other side. Yeah. It's sliding from this side. I said, yeah, it slid from this side.
Well.
I know it sounds dumb, but if you put the pry bar in there, can you smack it with a hammer? Use it like a punch the other direction?
I was wondering if we like...
I'm not gonna stand under it.
I need to spray it with some lube or something, realistically. But...
You want me to go get some PB Blast? Alright, be back again.
Just winging it here. Just winging it.
Don't knock the trailer over while I'm gone. Can we spray this side too?
Let's see which side falls off, I guess.
Ooh. Yep. Got some on it and on me.
Holy cow. All right.
She's on max.
Okay.
It's moving some.
I feel like the whole thing's moving though.
I feel like we need to like wiggle the bottom too, not just the top. Okay, I'm a not that I can hold a whole trailer, but you got it.
Well, there's a problem.
You ripped off the paint.
All right, so gingerly put that there. Watch toes.
Sir.
That was simple.
You should probably pull it out that end. You know, there.
Okay, so
As easy as 1, 2, 3.
like I said, you take those two bolts out.
And that just drops right in. No?
All right, well, all this hardware is right away now. I think we kind of aim for the middle. It came with a strap and a couple little tie down deals. So I guess we can just use it.
Yes.
Or snap off the chintzy little screws that it came with.
feel like we should come as close to the winch as we can because we still have to get those bolts back in.
Those bolts back in?
For the jack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm. You know what the crappy part is?
We gotta hammer it all back together?
No, if you gotta replace this battery, you gotta take that bar out.
Well, let's not ever have to replace the battery.
Hmm. I mean, if it's that simple. Alright, so leave a little bit of room, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Kind of that, like that?
Mm-hmm.
Ish, sort of.
If the battery goes bad, then
we carry a jump box.
we sell the trailer and buy a new one.
That sounds like a great idea.
Sounds like the stupidest resolution ever.
That's why I like it. Alright. Kind of mark the floor here a little bit. Once you rack it, let me go get that stuff. I'll be right back. It came with a strap. Little, like, tie down deals.
Those look like they're going to be very effective.
Well, it's just got to keep it from sliding. So,
Put a few self-tappers in the bottom. So just put a few self-tappers in the bottom.
It may come to that.
Did you just break the bit?
Now it just slid into the chuck.
How's it going?
Pretty sure you can see.
Just trying to be on your bubble.
Okay.
That was easy.
So then, this goes here. An index like that. Then we need to go get a battery. Heft it into here. Okay. Something like that. Ish. Alright, so now I think we mount the winchy thing in here. And then figure out this control box.
Okay, your winchy thing's over there.
Yeah.
Something else to heft.
Should probably put the fair lead in first. Excuse me. I don't know what size socket I need.
And I was going to try and start one, but I can't see diddly.
Wonderful shot on my wrist here.
You're welcome.
Getting it? You want me to?
Well, it would help if I was turning the right direction. You want the wrench?
Well, I want yours started first before we...
I got the front one started.
Okay.
I think. Now I'm working on the back one. The holes are a little bit sharp, okay?
Alright. Winch is in and mounted. Battery's in and mounted. So now we got to figure out this control box.
So you dropped?
On the ground here. So kind of needs to go like that ish, so we have access to the whatchamacallit. But how do we mount it is the question. The other option, I guess, is back here.
I was just gonna say, if you put it on this side, the bolts will be over here.
Red, yellow will reach. Black will reach. We need to do it there. Kind of like that.
Yeah. Check
That would do the trick, right?
Mm-hmm. Just measure it and drill it.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Yeah. Duh.
Alright. I like that.
Okay.
So I think we'll go get a piece of paper or cardboard or something.
Okay.
We'll make us a little template out of these 4 holes. Because it came with a deal. Oh wait. That can be out of the way of the bar?
Probably not. Yeah, it should be.
Well, I don't want should be. We're going to need to know 3.5-ish.
Should just clear.
Should.
Well, 3.5-ish. That's less than 3.5.
That scares me.
Then put it on the other side.
Where's the bar?
Put it over there somewhere
Throw it
after
on the
you
ground.
hold it out and toss it around. You just go straight through the end. Look, should clear just fine.
You're really annoying, isn't that? Alright. Are you actually shining that on anything? Or?
Yeah.
Right. Terrible, terrible camera woman. Alright. That there, that there. That there. Red goes over the battery. Will this one reach around? It will.
Alright.
Okay. Let's go make a template.
Didn't we do it over here? Because the wire wouldn't reach? No? Yeah?
I don't know. Where do you want it? Is that right?
Yeah, I think
The
that's
wires
about where
come
it
out
was.
this side, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then they'll go to there.
Okay, I think that's about where it was.
Okay, so do you want me to just line this up with overlap that much?
Yeah, I think that's about where
Okay.
we had it. I'm just saving you from having to do the punch out there and then have to come back out here and do it.
We have 3 Milwaukee chargers, and somehow our batteries are always dead.
There you go. I'll go put this on the charger. I have no idea if it's level. I can't see anything else, so we're just freestyling now.
Isn't that how we always do it?
I think so. So what are we doing now? Just tightening terminals?
Mm-hmm.
And then we gotta hook the battery up.
Yep.
And then we gotta put the bar.
Oh God.
That was loud. I almost called you. I was at the Home Depot today. They had the Adirondack chairs on clearance for $15.
We already have some.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Why? We don't just buy things because they're on sale.
They were turquoise. They were pretty.
Oh God.
We don't just buy things because they're on sale.
I'm not sure what that meant. Here you go. More trash.
We bought a winch. It was on sale.
That was a needed purchase.
Was it?
Alright, what do I do with that wrench? It's in my pocket.
It's in your pocket.
Yeah, it's same size. I bet you didn't bring a controller out, did you?
Nope. Got your controller.
Let's see if this thing works. On.
Oh,
Hey. It is, but It's a little loud.
And when you don't have to push a car up the ramp, the loudness doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, so forgot our little boots that go on here. Wiring's really simple. They're all marked or color coded. Yellow to yellow, black to black, red to red. And then the red wire comes out of the control box to positive, and then black, like chassis ground or whatever, from the box. And the winch goes to ground. So we'll get these boots on. We're going to do some cleaning up and get this bar back on and all that good stuff. And
We'll be back.
yeah, we'll test it for real. All right, got everything kind of buttoned up and cleaned up in here. Tuck the wires back in. Gotta get a little bag or something for the controller. It does have a wireless one. I'll throw that in the pickup. Threw some ratchet straps in, you know, like the big 2-inch tie-down ones. I'm extremely happy with the way this thing turned out. Got our hook on, nice and clean. So I'm gonna fire the dually up, pull this thing out a bit, and then I got the 83 C10 out here. We'll put it behind it and drag this thing out, or drag it up on the trailer rather.
What do you want me to do?
It's been a long day. I don't know.
You want me to turn the C10 around?
You can. Well, let's get this hooked up first.
Okay.
We'll go from there.
Go forward.
I got the hitch back in with the D-rings on it. Again, those are kind of undersized for what we got, but they'll work for now. Keep Johnny Law off us. Thing rolls really good, so should we just go around the sway bar? Sure. Because I'm lazy? We're not dragging it with like flat tires or anything, so.
So let me know when to release the e-brake. Oh man.
Needs to go drivers unless you want to test the drive over ramps. All right, there we go. I think it works.
Not bad.
Really happy with the trailer. This is actually the first time we've even put anything on it. We brought it home and parked it right there, and that's where it's been. So
put tires on it, does that count?
A little curious how these ramps will do with something that's lower, so we'll see how that works out, but it is what it is. So we will we'll figure that out. If we come into a problem with that, then we'll deal with it. So nice thing about these ramps as well, if you do have something that's long, they will pin straight up, so you have the entire length. This is a long bed, obviously standard cab, still, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet up front, so lots of room. I believe this is a 26-foot trailer. I believe the crew cab long beds are 22-ish feet, so I mean technically we could go buy another one. Other than that, I think that's it. We're gonna unload this thing, park it, figure out some dinner. It's been an all-day project like it typically is. So other than that, thank you. Like and subscribe. I hadn't even got that far yet. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it very much. Let me know if you're interested in this kind of stuff. Obviously I've only got one trailer and one winch, so I can't do another one, but other than that, I don't think there's any really upgrades or whatever for the trailer. We might run some lights on it, run off that that battery, kind of light up behind us here, just for like loading and whatnot, just like a little toggle switch or whatever. But anyway, down the road. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate it very much. And anything else?
Nope, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.